In one of my previous videos, I checked how many Grabpacks it took to beat the entirety of Poppy Playtime, but that was without glitches. But in this video, I'm breaking Poppy Playtime with insanely precise glitches to get as little Grabpack uses as possible. My goal is below 100 because even that is insane for an 8-hour long game, with its main aspect being the Grabpack. Alright, before we start any of the chapters, let's do a game. Guess how many Grabpacks you think it will take to complete every single chapter of Poppy Playtime and each individually. Before making this video, I'm gonna guess so I don't get an advantage. This is my guess, and in total, this much. Let's see who's closer at the end. We start off by going to our left and then putting the color code red, yellow, pink, green. After that, we go inside the Grabpack room, inserting this blue tape into this VHS before eventually skipping it, then reloading our game to have the blue hand. We then proceed to put the blue hand on this trash can before exiting the room and putting the code back in again. This is so it gets our Grabpack wire stuck inside the door for a skip. We need to put our FPS at 30 or else our wire would retract itself. After that, we proceed along as usual until we get to this wall. Due to some weird physics I can't really explain, the Grabpack clips us through the wall when crouching. However, we immediately have to pause the game after doing so and set our FPS back to 60. If we don't pause our game and do so, the game will launch us out of bounds. We then proceed to jump around this wall and walk forward a bit before grabbing this cube right here. This is a testing cube that was for some reason never removed from the game's files. Probably because the devs never thought we would do these skips. Wow, what a little fate in us tryhards. Don't you know we don't touch grass? This cube has no physics and we can basically just fly with it until we reach this platform. From this platform, we want to align ourselves perfectly on the edge at this spot of the cube. This took me like 9 attempts of deviously looking at the #1speedrunners alignment and perfecting it. We then sprint jump off the cube and wait until we see the sky change color, then immediately pause and reload our game. This puts us in the vent chase, which I'm pretty sure works from this game's save system. I didn't check the code, but I'm assuming the game has 2 save systems. A system where when you collect a certain item, it forces a scripted checkpoint, and another save style thing that when you reload, it checks your location. The vent chase is unloaded, but we load the game right where it is. The game saw this and assumed we had a checkpoint here, thus giving us the red hand and putting us here. Alright, well that was not so difficult. So now the only Grabpack we need to use is, I'm pretty sure, like 2 more, and then we complete the chapter. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, so well bang, 1 Grabpack for the box, and then we go this way, and then we gotta use 1 Grabpack for the case, and then we free Poppy, and then the chapter's over like that. I thought I had to be way more precise, or you can't use E on this case, you have to use 1 more Grabpack, but that's it. Like 5, maybe 6 Grabpacks, and this chapter's over, like so. Alright, well this is the total for chapter 1. On to chapter 2, let's go. So we start chapter 2 and immediately skipping the VHS intro, because if I see this intro one more time, I'm gonna commit multiple homicides. After seeing the loading logo, we wait a bit before using our first Grabpack by right clicking once obtaining the green hand somehow. This one I can't even explain how it works, we just get the green hand by doing so. Continuing along down the hallways, we eventually stumble across this wall. For some reason, in the very first patch of chapter 2, this wall has no collision and we can just walk right through it. You can easily get soft lock here, so you have to be very precise with your movement. After dropping down to the void floor, we use our left hand to grab this handle. We then proceed to press and hold W and space at the same time and left click around 6 times really fast. I butterfly click. This gives us a fast forward boost. But still, who the frick finds out this bug? How do you find this out? How? Now that we have this forward boost, we have to direct ourselves to the game station and pause buffer the game until the game station loads in. This looks easy, but it's really not. No freaking way. No way, that took so long to do. Yo, if I fall through the map or some crap, I'm genuinely on a 4. Alright, so my green hand right here. And the code is... Okay, you can't use E on this, so this is the required Grabpack. And then the last Grabpack is right here for when the train ends. Okay, hold up. This took so long to do. Yo, the precise and movements you have to do to not fling far away, fling too short, let go, hit something, or just go catastrophically bug the game and land on this stupid game station is so precise. That actually took like 11 minutes. I don't know why I'm overreacting. 11 minutes is a long time, man. Stop in the name of the law. And just like that, roll the credits. Chapter 2. Now thinking about my guess, I kind of take that back. But maybe the other chapters, later chapters, will make up for how little of this and I'll actually get a good guess. Alright, on to chapter 3. Chapter 3 begins with us being thrown down into a trash compactor by Catnap. From here, we immediately fix our chop settings before continuing to exit the trash compactor. Exiting the trash compactor, we use our first Grabpack to grab onto the swing, pulling ourselves up. Continuing along, we do a bit of parkour before opening this door and making our way to the first save. Getting this save, we set our FPS as 30 and reload the game. The reason we get this save is because we need to do a skip, but that skip requires a certain part of the game to be loaded. Without triggering the save, it won't load the part of the map we need to go to. We then backtrack a bit until we reach the area with this chair. Usually the people who use this glitch are speedrunning and use 60 FPS and 2 hands to get up. But I'm not speedrunning and I need the least Grabpack use as possible. So instead of that, I set my FPS to 30 and sit here for around 10 minutes jumping cluelessly, hoping the chair will boost me up. After a bit, in the luck of some heavily worshipped ancient Greek tomb, I managed to get up into this vent. From here, we need to navigate out of bounds, trying our hardest not to clip into the map until we get here. We then jump off the edge right here, getting the save and reloading our game. Sadly, we have to use a few more Grabpacks at this section. Firstly, after entering this door, we are presented with this 3 Grabpack required puzzle. However, doing that puzzle gives power to this place and lets us get to the play carrier lift, which requires 2 more Grabpacks to activate. We then proceed to enter the lift, triggering it to go. What did you expect me to say? For it to not go? For it to start dancing? For it to commit robbery? Of course it's gonna go when I specifically get in it because I'm plot relevant. Anyways, this ride is a 3+ minute unskippable ride to Playcare. Getting to Playcare, we go down the statue where our boy Ollie that I never met in this run tells us he will give us a key down there. Staying true to the approach to Ollie's word, he gives us the gas production key. Using that key, we head to the gas production zone, which is basically the last destination we will head to before getting to the catnap boss fight. That's because we can use this barrel to fly up to the lift that's supposed to be active at the end of the game. We use 1 Grabpack and then 2 Grabpacks to position ourselves on this barrel before using it to fly halfway up the lift. Sadly, we have to reposition the barrel to get back onto it using another 2 Grabpacks. But after that, we fly to the top of the lift, dropping down and triggering the catnap boss battle save. To start the catnap boss battle, we have to use a few required Grabpacks. Genuinely hurts my soul seeing how many Grabpacks are being used here. This is messed up. Usually during this boss fight, there are fake and real catnaps that come from one of the 5 entrances of this place. You can tell if they are fake by shooting your flare gun at them. However, that's a lot of Grabpack uses. And my goal is to get as little Grabpack uses as possible, so I'm not going to be using the flare gun hand. At first, I thought about waiting for catnap to appear at the top so I can use the edge glitch, but that was a last resort due to it taking so many uses. But on my 3rd attempt, I ended up getting this run. Alright, so basically what I'm doing in this boss fight, I'm just hoping these 2 are fake and the real one appears there. The fake ones, like so, disappear early, but the real one goes to like right here before eventually killing you. So what I gotta hope is the real one appears here, which will take a long time. So yeah, I gotta hope this one's fake and this one's real, because I have this battery and there's no battery slots right here. So please be fake. I can tell that one's fake. This one's fake? That one's fake as well. There's a lot of fake ones. That's good. Fake. Alright, now the time has went down a lot, so at this point I'm honestly just going to hope that this fella, you're fake. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, wait, this is insane. What? I just can't die because this is perfect RNG. I'm pretty sure there's a run where he can't appear once and I'm getting that run. There's no way. I'm just gonna use my Grabpack to kill him if he appears. 35. What in the how is he not appearing once? There is no. What are the chances of that? Now, someone gotta tell me that. That was just like a perfect run. Literally perfect. No, I'm still out of words of how perfect that was. All right, well, now we just need to get to the end and then the speed runs over. Oh, I'm just gonna shut up. All right, we don't have to use our Grabpack on this button. We can just use E. All right, now all we have to do is just go here and oh my, that was a perfect run. That was literally so perfect. And I just need to wait for Poppy's yap session to be done so we can get done with this game. Yo, Kissy, we left you alone for like 6.5 seconds and you're dying. Alrighty, this was the total amount on to chapter 4. Chapter 4 begins with us once again skipping the VHS intro, sprint jumping backwards to land on this railing before jumping off the elevator. This isn't related to any Grabpack uses, it's just a bug to skip the Poppy elevator cutscene. After landing here, we grab the battery before going up these stairs, putting the battery here and using our blue hand. This opens the door, letting us continue along. We then have to use another Grabpack to get this box out of the crawl space and up ahead using another to swing across here. Proceeding, we squeeze across this gap before using 1 flare to burn the rope off this door. We are now at the toy graveyard. Our objective is to find a way into the prison. But since the prison door is closed, we have to fend off these nightmare critters. However, I use another glitch that perfectly times jumping with the nightmare critters hitting us, giving us a boost to glitch through here. In that area, we have to use 1 purple hand but not 2 because we can just jump across right here. Sadly, we have to use yet another to swing across here though. Ahead, we use another Grabpack to pull this box before jumping onto it, doing some parkour, getting this key and using it to open this door. Inside that door is power, which we wrap around these 2 poles before hitting the power outlet, powering the train, then boarding it. Alright, now that we're up, we're going to go over here and we're going to use 1 Grabpack right here and jump and click to go up faster. That's really not required, but I got to put our right hand right here. It specifically has to be the right. Then we enter this vent just a little bit before holding a right click, glitching us through the wall. There we go, we glitched through the ground like that. Sadly, we had to use a Grabpack, but the that was for the greater good because we skipped a long segment. And we have to use another grab pack right here, sadly. However, here we don't have to hit the scanner or pry those boards off because we can just use this door to jump over here like this. And there we go. We did that. I'm surprised I did that first try. I'm really bummed at that glitch. And now we're going to grab the red hand with E because we don't want to click when doing so. And then do that. I'm surprised I did that first try as well. And then we sadly have to use one more grab pack for this to get in here. And now we are going to use the smiling critters, nightmare critters, to our advantage. Alright, oh my god, that was an insane boost. What? And now we just gotta continue along down over here. And then from here, you want to go here. You want to go here. You want to go here. And now we have to go over here until we reach a specific point so we load the game. Right here. That lag spike means it loaded the segment. Now from here, you're supposed to usually grab the boxes and stop the doors from, closing on the hands, but there's a glitch to where you can just hit it through the wall, so we can only have to use 2, right, like so. And now it's the yarn and be cozy. I already messed up the first word, cozy and cuddle. I don't know. And now we can use E to open this, and then we can grab this battery and put the battery right there. And then sadly, that took a lot of grab pack uses. I like how like 3 or 4 grab pack uses is considered a lot of grab pack uses. This is the part I did not practice whatsoever. I don't know how to pause, buffer the game, or anything enough in the thing you're about to see. So we have to use one grab pack, go over here, and then we go into this vent for some reason, wasn't removed from the game. And from there I went silent trying to figure out the glitch called the NASA skip. Now there are 2 tutorials on this glitch that I could find reliable. The first of which describes the glitch but without hitboxes or information on positioning, doesn't teach you how to do it the way I want. The second of which I found an hour later directly explains what I'm trying to do. Let me show you what it does. This glitch consists of you aligning your crosshair on the specific part of this pipe and walking forward till you get boosted very high up. From here we have to navigate in the air until we are above where we want to land. The best spot is the doctor's area, but since it's invisible due to it being unloaded, we have to determine whether or not we are at it. This is quite easy due to sky changing colors and a timer. However, if you pause too late or miss the very small area you're supposed to land at, you will have to retry, and it requires basically a semi-perfect timing. How high you go is FPS based, which I didn't know or wasn't told, so the first 2 hours of trying this glitch I went way too high because I was on 400 FPS. The tutorial by Ainho is the one I used because it was the only one that gave me an actual lineup. You cap your FPS at 120 or you would go too high, and then you aim your cursor at this specific part, scoot forward until you get boosted up, don't move your cursor, and at 4.2xx seconds, pause your game and then unpause and hold backwards immediately. Don't let go until around 6 to 10 seconds. I let go at around 13 seconds. Wait around a minute until the sky turns white, and if you timed it good enough, this will happen by 104 to 105. At 114 to 115, pause buffer until the doctor area loads in. Total, this took me 3 hours. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to doing that again. No way. No way I actually did it. There's no way I just did that skip. Do you know how long that NASA skip took? Do you know how long? Oh, and also for those 3 hours, I was at 5% sensitivity, so I didn't have to keep changing it back and forth for the skip lineup. My 90 sensitivity back. Dear Lord, people play on this sensitivity? Golly, it feels so weird not being on 5. Alright, so you have to use... Okay, you know what? This timer haunts me. Get this thing out of my face. Every time I see this timer, I know something bad's happening. Yo, I'm so used to 5 sensitivity. Being on this sensitivity feels weird. Alright, now we're here at this segment. This is going to require a frick ton of grab packs. But we can use E on here, unlike the speedrunners use their grab pack because they're trying to go fast. And then we can do that, and then we pull this saw. Grabbing this, and then putting this on the scanner right here. And then grabbing that, and zapping the doctor. That was a big burst of grab packs, but considering we're this much in, and we've already zapped one of the doctor's organs, and we're not even done the skips yet. That's why I didn't mean to go here, so please, let me go back. Okay, well, yeah, this first version was buggy. We have to get this. Alright, come on, little bro. Alrighty, now this one is going to take quite a bit of attempts, but let's give it a go. Alright, so I thought the NASA skip would be the hardest these glitches could get, but oh boy, was I wrong. Because the more skip requires you to jump on this bag, jump off and forward, and fling yourself to this area. Now you might be saying, oh, that's not so difficult. Wrong. This looks easy, but the physics and timing and lineup are basically all just luck at this point. This stupid bag takes so much skill to use, it's not even funny. And where do you go after the bag, you may ask? Well, somewhere more difficult. Alrighty. Yeah. I memorize all of that. Yeah, I'm dead failing. Another lineup like the NASA skip, but this time 10 times more precise. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, which I probably am, but I sat here for 5 hours trying to do this stupid glitch. And as if it wasn't hard enough, if I fail the lineup on this part, I have to do the stupid bag to do it again. I have to go to a difficult bag skip to practice the lineup on a more difficult one. Wow, yeah, I love this game. I love this game. And 5 hours in, it turns out I need to do an even harder skip after the first skip, and then another one after that because I need to skip the Omni-Hand door. So in the end, after terrorizing the first person I came across, I decided to not use Proax method, but instead use Dangerous method, which consists of getting the Omni-Hand, then doing that fancy smancy skip. But of course that wouldn't be easy either because of this stupid bag. But now that I finally got an actual plan, it was time to put it into play. We firstly use 2 Grabpack cans to do a little launch with this bag, but we don't let go of the bag because we need it later. So we put the bag on top of the doctor's area before jumping back in bounds, going on this elevator, through this door, and in the doctor's boss battle. Sorry, doctor, but we gotta sign me out. It be how it be sometimes. Alrighty, now we got to do the most minimal grab packs to skip the doctor segment, which includes doing this with 1 battery. So we need to grab the battery. Alright, so we want to really quickly put the battery right there, and then we want to run and jump up here. You want to use E on this. You want to grab the battery and then put the battery back really quickly. Jump over here, jump over here, and then jump around here. And that's the least possible uses we can do right there. You want to then grab the Omni-Hand. Thank you. Oh, no cutscene. Alright, that's pretty cool. I forgot the first version of this game doesn't really have a cutscene. And after we drop the doctor, this door is going to open up and then we can finally get our Omni-Hand. And now we get the Omni-Hand. Fine, boom, holy cow. And then we use the Omni-Hand right here. And now this is where the second part of the glitch comes in and why we left the bag over there. So let's get down this up. Alright, now this is where the second part of the glitch comes in and why we have the bag over there. So I want you to go over here, crouch in here, crouch back here, jump onto here, jump over here, jump down here, and jump through these rocks landing on here. That's why we left the bag right here. And like so, we are now at the part which I have immense struggles with. You no longer need this stupid bag. Now this is basically the NASA skip except the boost part. Right below us is the slide at the end of the game. We get our lineup as usual and run backwards hitting the slide area that's invisible. But in order to load it fast enough before leaving the area, we gotta basically do frame perfect pause buffer, which means perfectly unpausing and pausing the game in less than milliseconds. So the default strategy is to press both buttons at the same time, but for me when doing this sometimes it does not work. And for this challenge I'm not doing all the parts in one attempt because I'm not a godlike individual. I am counting the grab packs on every single part. I'm not playing the game from start to finish like this. Who do you think I am? I'm only saying this because I found the pause buffer, so I double jumped my unskilled app back to the place to try again. And after around an hour, I finally did it. I'm never doing that again. I'm never doing that again. It took 2 hours to do. But I didn't have the Omni-Hand because I restarted the checkpoint. Yeah, it's funny. It's a real funny game. You know, I have alternative accounts, a lot of them. So if you want to go ahead and take my, my Omni-Hand away from me, then you can. Go ahead and be my guest. But you know what you can't take away from me? That 2 hours I sat there, falling over and over again, hoping that I'd finally hit the pause thingy, because for some reason, it's the hardest thing I ever did in my life, and do that part. But since you've taken that away from me, even though I got it fairly, we're gonna resort to plan Q, which consists of going here, grabbing the save. Look at it. It's not even aligned perfectly. And I have 3 uses somehow. That's quite fast. Alright, so we can use E on there and E on here. It's done! I'm done with this stupid chapter. Well, Huggy, it was nice to see you again. I never thought I'd be more excited to see you, Mr. Huggy. Roll the credits. That took so long. I'm never playing this game again. No, I'm never playing this. I'm deleting the game. All right, this was the total amount on the chapter 5. I'm never playing this game again. Alrighty, well now it's chapter 5 time. Let's go ahead and create a new game. Haha, skip the VHS intro because no one likes listening to that. Now at the beginning where Mr. Huggy Wuggy is, there really isn't nothing we can do except look at this stupid cutscene. So yep, let me just snap real quick. I can't really snap because I don't know how to. Don't question me. So after running for quite a bit from Huggy, you fall down to this conveyor, which up ahead comes our first grab pack use. Sadly, you do have to use a grab pack right there and another grab pack right here. After pulling them both off, we then proceed to continue running as usual and stumble across this blocked off area with a blue hand. Right here, we actually don't have to use our grab pack. We can just jump up here. Wow, so the bug testers missed that one. Okay, cool. Does he just, yeah, of course he just goes through this broken game. We've already saved 1 grab pack use via bug so far. After Huggy failed to kill us, because he's low-key kind of buns at Puppy Playtime, we vented. before face flopping out of the vent onto concrete. Yo, when is it gonna be enough, bro? Continuing along, our front flipped onto concrete. Yeah, just keep racking up the concussions. Before eventually, sadly, using one grab pack to swing across here. Now, being at the box puzzle, you have to use one grab pack to pull this box to get up here. Up ahead, we screwed through this little place before using yet another grab pack to pull this off. Huggy then proceeded to try and kill me, but ultimately failed because I'm just better. But up ahead, we had to use 2 more scanners because sadly we can't jump over these barriers. Before eventually swinging across here to escape Huggy Wuggy. Goodbye, Huggy. And then we took a shower. Man, this game sucks. Exiting the shower thing, we was now in a puzzle room. Yay, puzzles. I love puzzles. We used one grab pack on this valve, which turned this fire off, and then another grab pack on this valve, summoning Huggy Wuggy. Huggy Wuggy. And this guy really wants to slime me out. So after running from him, we eventually found a plot-relevant elevator that saved us. Which honestly, Huggy sucks this elevator minigame. All I had to do is stay in one corner and he couldn't get me. After completing that elevator minigame, we used one more grab pack here before Huggy Wuggy snatched our grab pack. Smart guy, smart guy. And then the elevator crashed, sending us down to the animal segment without a grab pack. You say I can't slap the children? That's probably bad on pay. That was horrible. Alright, now for this animal section, we got our grab pack stolen by Huggy. He didn't take no single hand. He snatched that grab pack. He took that like a kid in a van, except he didn't get kidnapped. I don't know what my point was there. He took my grab pack is what my point is. So I'll just cut until when I have the grab pack again, because right now I'm just gonna go through some miniature puzzles, get Globey, and then get my grab pack back. Hello, Globey. It's nice to see you again. Look, it's Gibby. I really appreciate you, Gibby. Gibby, you're good. Just put the grab pack in the bag, bro. According to Gibby, there was an old grab pack in the boilers that Braun was munching on. So you already know I stole that. My character has balls to be stealing that from a 19-foot tall dinosaur's mouth. We then had to use one grab pack to pull this over here before finding a safe thingy, which after putting the code 0859 in, it opened, giving us the pressure hand. Now instead of using the pressure hand to get over to the vent place thing, I'm gonna do some sick parkour skill. After a little bit of practice, I did the parkour jump, and sadly we do have to use the pressure hand on this vent. Man, so sus sometimes. Also, in order to exit the vent, I had to use the pressure hand again. 3 more to grapple my way up the shaft, before using one pressure hand and one more grab pack to pull myself over here. After a bit of traversing, we find ourselves at yet another elevator shaft, but this one is special. No, it's not autistic. Aligning ourselves right here, if we hit this thing, we get our grab pack wire stuck, which means it lets us go up, not snapping the wire and sending us back down. Now you may be wondering, what the hell is the point in that? Good question. Usually when you go up the normal route for sane individuals, this little furry guy disappears. But if you do it the special way, he doesn't disappear. And he is relevant because if we get hit by him, he sends us into no gravity mode. So after humping a wall to get down, we eventually go across his door, hitting the invisible furry. He goes to the door, opening it for us. Now we are out of bounds without physics. Yeah, let's go. I'm out of bounds. We want to grab this camera and go till our grab pack is just about at max reach. And if we go back and forth edging the grab pack, since we have no gravity, it slowly pulls us up. If whoever found this humping arrow 0 gravity out of bounds holding the camera whilst edging a grab pack strategy gots to pack it up. I'm quite bad at humping arrows, so it took me a long time and some alternative methods to get higher up. Once we are high enough up, we want to walk forward from here, loading in the Chum and Gibby area. We then want to grab another camera through this wall and hump air again to pull ourselves down. After that, we give our boy Gibby the documents that we do not have because that makes sense. We finally go around here, hug this wall whilst they do their yapping cutscene before eventually Chum cutscene plays where the prototype R farms a lot.
1170.
Thanks, Chum, for keeping me safe. I was on some side quest floating outside of bounds, hugging a wall whilst looking at you from outside the map. I know it sounds crazy. Chum, you can't be doing this every time, bro. Stop throwing the sign. Alright, now the best glitch in the game, skipping this stupid area. I'm so shocked there's a glitch for doing this, and I'm so happy there is, because I'm not going through 3 freaking Miss Gracie memories. Oh hell, it's like torture. I have a feeling this isn't going to work whatsoever, but you can always hope, right? Let me just make sure I'm on 0 FPS. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, I'm on 3 FPS. This glitch is most definitely working. My system is fried. Our first glitch here is to jump on this chair and above this before continuing on. I'm pretty sure there's a load trigger there that we can avoid by doing this, which makes this part of the map not load in. Now for the second part of this glitch, which consists of having a fried PC. When you go through this door, the game loads. However, if you press F11, the game will freeze for a bit depending on how fried your PC is, which my PC is mid-range, so I had to go to Task Manager and set my game's affinity to 0 CPU so my F11 froze the game for a bit longer than like 0.3 seconds. Oh yeah, them F11s are real good. Look at those pauses. Oh, I feel like I'm on a 2011 Minecraft world. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna get it. Let me get those practices in. Oh, all those practices are clean. So if you run and press F11, the game won't load until it unfreezes. All right, I think I did it a little bit. However, that's easier said than done. This took like 15 attempts and 40 minutes. And I also had to witness Chum throwing gang signs every time I failed. Yo, I need my 5% sensitivity, bro. I missed my 5% sensitivity. It was so good to me. Yeah, my PC is too chopped for this. It's loading too slow. Ah, I did it. I did it. That was so easy. Didn't even break a sweat out, bro. Easy. Not even difficult. Man, that was so easy, bro. Like literally try. Hold on, let me put my settings back to much better. Ew, I have toggle sprint. That's so gay. Whoever used toggle sprint sucks, man. Oh lord, he's on my. I sure do hope the Hagu isn't right behind me. Oh lord, he's right behind me. How close behind me is he? Oh, I'm just gonna give you guys anxiety. Oh, he's gonna get me. Oh, he's gonna get me. Oh, he's a cute little Huggy Wuggy. You are. Oh, yep, distracted. Yo, yeah, good puppy. Now at the Huggy Wuggy boss fight thingy, we need 3 batteries to escape, and sadly there are no skips for this, but it's short, so no worries. However, 1 battery is in a room we can't access without distractions, so using that distraction, Huggy breaks the wall after around 20 seconds because he hates walls. The other distractions are optional, so I won't be using them. Once Huggy Wuggy is distracted, I'll be getting the other batteries. And for all of these vents, we can just use Eon. And sadly, we do have to use 2 Grabpacks because that's the least possible way. There is no skip for this Huggy section. I'm surprised people haven't found that out. How many geeks are in this community, bro? Wait, I just threw a shot at everybody. I'm gonna get targeted. All right, now you do have to use 1 Grabpack here, but you can use Eon that vent, so that's good. Who are you roaring at, little bear? Better not be me. I know you ain't roaring at me. Come on. Yo, get away, you ham. Hey, why is he sniffing? Go. Okay, I did it. There we go. Easy. All right, now for the Lily part, we do have to do it regularly, which kind of sucks because playing games regularly is loser activity. Not gonna lie, I must just miss that. So we do have to grab this and use another grab pack right here, which kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. Give me that power. We can't just go up here. We don't have to use that. That's not required. Alright, now it's time for the Lily Love Brace section. Alright, now at the Lily Love Brace section, where your screen fades black after a freaky Lily captures you, if you restart your checkpoint, Lily's house will be deloaded and you can go out of bounds. Wow, what a non-broken game. Yeah! Did it work? Oh, it worked. Yo, that actually some gorgeous hair, bear. I take it back from calling you ugly before. Wait, I never called you ugly. Don't slap me out, please. Wait, hold on. How do I do this without loading the map? Don't worry, let me just remember it. I'm not looking at a tutorial or anything, okay? I'm talking to myself, not tutorial. I mean, not that it's relevant to anything when I shut up. Okay, you see, I don't want to use my grab pack right there, so we're going. I got my answer. Okay, yeah, I'm just doomed to hell for eternity. That's cool. So the start for this house is after Lily tells us to be a good little toy and go get the crumpets from the basement. We do so, but not the basement, the kitchen. This game is so scary out of bounds, bro. It's like I'm gonna fall into the pit of hell any second. There we go. After giving Lily the crumpets, our next stop out of bounds was her room. Usually go through over like 15 Grabpacks to get to her room because of puzzles and stuff, but with this we can just skip to it. Now even though the bed stuff is loaded in, we can't use it until we load the save to activate, which requires going forward a bit, which isn't really difficult. Dang, bro, we get it. You're breathing. After getting this save, speedrunners usually use their Grabpack to do a lot of this, but we aren't trying to do that. So after a lot, and oh my god, I mean a lot of fails, I finally got here. After getting the key from Lily's room, we go to this route out of bounds before eventually getting here. Now here we are supposed to jump down back in the kitchen, but if we just do that, the game will load and we'll be in a room above the kitchen. So I had to go back to Task Manager and make my game chopped before eventually a lot of attempts jumping and timing my F11 so the game doesn't load. Lock the frick in. So nextly, I'm gonna open this door. And then you want to jump around. Then you want to pull this lever. Okay, I did it. I'm so good at this game. I'm so good. Oh, you're so good. Yeah, I know I am. Yeah, you're amazing at this game. Yeah, I know. Shut up. Stop pleasing me. But you're so good. Why did I skip 10 seconds? Like he's not going to do it first try. We can save a grab pack by pressing E on this button and then grabbing the heat. Using E on the vent. You can't use E. Alright, whatever. Then we can use this. But we don't have to use our grab pack to open this. We can use E. And E to open this door as well. You are not sitting in the right place, but okay. I took and broke every single one of your pretty things, little girl. All right, so we don't have to use any grab packs to follow this stupid path. But you know what we do have to follow? Her rules, or she'll slap me. And what if I like it, huh? That's against the rules. That's so funny how she said. We do have to use one grab pack on this, sadly. But I'm also getting closer with 0 grab pack uses, basically. Well. Jesus! My computer, come on, bro. My computer's not that chopped. Just slime wrapper. Get over with. It's the prototype! Kill her! Kill her. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, violence. I agree. Yeah, they are, Poppy. See, I'm on the prototype side. Don't sign me out.
A monster!
No, he's not. He's amazing. He's the prototype. Yeah, you're paid. Oh, I thought we were in good terms, bro. Oh, so this is how it is? I see how it is. Why are you looking at me like that? I thought we were homies. Yeah, no, it's cool, right? Sorry, fine. Kissy, jump him. Get him jumpy. Get him jumpy. Jump him, Kissy. Get him. Get him. Yes, kill her. Wait, who's on my side? I generally don't know my ops anymore. All right, let me consult to my mind for the skips. Not a tutorial. With my audio on? It's not what it sounds like. All right, let's try this. All right, so firstly, we're gonna... I'm failing. Oh, I am so bad. I did it. Cut that out. First try. I did it. First try. I didn't break a sweat. Lily. Why is she invisible? Oh, no, she's hacking. Go up here. All right, now here's a cool little glitch. I'm actually probably gonna jump off and kill myself, but we can always hope that I don't. Whee! And I didn't. This game's so hard. Whee!
If I can't go to a better place, you can't either.
Make it! Yeah, it's easy. First try. Not even close. I did that. Easy. Uh-huh. You did, didn't you? Yeah, you know what else is interesting? This. Yeah, scream louder. Maybe that'll help. You didn't scream loud enough. That's what the problem was. Holy idiot, bro. Yeah, scream. I'll help you. Shut up. Shut up. No one's gonna hear you. Die silently, please. All right, now we're gonna have to go through our boy Gibby's yap session. Can't really get any way around that. No way around it. So, hey, Gibby. How's it going, Gibby? You're a hero, Gibby, okay? I messed up that.
That is
Absolutely chop. Whatever. Skip. Snap. Sadly, we do have to use our grab pack on this stupid vent. And now we're venting. I'm so sad. All right, we do sadly have to use 2 more grab packs right here. Which kind of sucks, not gonna lie, in a stupid freaking game. Force me to use grab packs against my will. Actually, it's perfectly to my will. Shut up. Whenever I'm losing an argument or make no sense, I just tell the person to shut up. All right, now we can jump down here, but when we jump down here, that area up there gets unloaded, so we can use this box to our advantage. No, stop it. Bad box. Whoa, bad box. Bad box, stop. Come on. Come on, box. No, stop. Stop. Box, get down. Nope, stop. Stop. Leave me alone. Don't get stuck up here. Okay, good. Go up, you fat. You fatty. Okay, we no longer need Boxy. I'm sorry, Mr. Box. I know this do us part, but I will be back. Sooner than you may think. You low-can-you-only just jump. And right there you were supposed to load in, but it didn't work. Yes, I did it. I did it. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And now we're at the Huggy one. And you know where Huggy's gonna hit me from? Right there. Yeah, I knew it. Look, genuinely, you're not gonna kill me alive, bro. Look, genuinely, I'm gonna be doing the killing. Look, genuinely, I'm not doing any of the killing. Let me up! Let me up! Let me consult to the mind. Oh my god, he's just staring at me. Look, genuinely, light work. Now you have to use another blue hand to do that, which sadly sucks. And now you have to use 2 more to do that, which also look genuinely sucks. Now he's on my cheeks. What would I possibly do? Oh no. Oh no, I'm dying. After kissing how he got absolutely slimed out by the prototype, we was on the final boss fight thing. Yeah, train prototype fight thing. Also, this guy looked me in the eyes and then slimed out Kissy. He stared at me like, you see this? You see what I'm doing? Yeah, I did that. And this is where a lot of glitches come into play, because this train fight is more infested than a beehive, which means it's buggy. All right, so there's a skip here that is very difficult to do, is what I've been told. The first part of this glitch is putting our hand on here, going in a train and pulling ourselves up, landing on these shelf things. The reason we need to do this is because there's a load trigger that when you walk normally past the train, it loads another part of the train. But by not touching that trigger, we never load the other part of the train. So going there, we jump down, triggering the save at the second part and reloading our game. After respawning, we knock this battery out of our way, and here we gotta jump, which jumping boosts us forward really fast, so we need to pause right when we are at the end of the train loading the end in. I'm actually really shocked I got that first try. I genuinely did not know what I was doing. Okay, now we can trigger the no more games, no more lies. There we go. And we skipped the lot. Okay, why is he attacking me through the ceiling? Stop that. No attacky tacky. Okay, now we do that. And that's one of the last Grabpacks we have to do. There we go. Why is he just looking like, oh, looks like I'm cooked. You think that hurt? Nah. Well, that wasn't so difficult, now was it? Oh, and he's still alive. And I'm slimed out. All right, now use one Grabpack right here, and our objective is to find the backup. Shouldn't be so difficult. And now our last skip is going to be grabbing the levers through these things, which triggers the ending. Oh no. I don't know. A door, scary. The door talk. He sounds like the doctor for some reason. This is the end result. And in total, this was how much. Hey, bro, I didn't do so bad. I wasn't that far off. I bet y'all guess like 400 because you have no faith in me. No, I'm not that much of a letdown, am I? Wait, but our previous one was over 800, so we got like basically 8 times less. That's insane.